Hey gamers, ready to discover some indie gems that pack a punch? Today, we're counting down the 10 best indie games you must play in 2025. From chilling adventures to cosmic mysteries, expect hours of unforgettable gameplay. So, grab your controller or keyboard and let's dive into these masterpieces. 1. Outer Wilds. Let's kick things off with Outer Wilds, a cosmic gem from 2019 that's unlike anything else in gaming. The fun factor here is exploration. Pure, unfiltered discovery across a handcrafted solar system that constantly resets every 22 minutes. Instead of combat or grinding levels, you piece together a grand mystery by observing changes in planets, ruins, and stars, slowly stitching together a narrative hidden in plain sight. That time loop mechanic makes every expedition thrilling, because no two loops feel the same. You'll always notice something new. With about 15 to 25 hours of playtime, it's the kind of game that lingers in your mind long after the credits roll, begging for replays just to test what-if scenarios. If you're hungry for brain-bending exploration with zero combat, Outer Wilds is your perfect starting point. Now, let's dive into deeper waters. 2. Subnautica. If Outer Wilds launches you into space, Subnautica drags you deep under the sea. Released in 2018, this survival adventure thrives on its fun factor, the thrill of diving into an alien ocean teeming with life, danger, and mystery. From crafting oxygen tanks to building sprawling underwater bases, everything pushes you to go a little deeper, though you never know what might be waiting in the dark. Its uniqueness comes from the way it balances beauty and fear. One moment you're mesmerized by glowing coral reefs, the next you're panicking as a massive leviathan stalks your submarine. The story stretches 20 to 40 hours, and while there's a clear narrative about escaping the planet, replayability is endless thanks to open exploration and player choice. If you love that mix of awe and dread, take the plunge, because the ocean isn't done surprising you. And speaking of myths and monsters, let's head north. 3. Valheim. From the ocean to the afterlife, Valheim is a Viking-inspired survival hit from 2021 that quickly became a legend. Its fun factor shines in co-op, gathering with friends to build towering mead halls, set sail across misty seas, and battle massive mythological bosses. The game's unique twist is its art style, low poly yet atmospheric, evoking a dreamy, mist-covered Norse world that feels both cozy and dangerous. Progression also breaks convention. Eating different foods boosts your stats, turning survival into a feast-driven strategy. A single playthrough can last 50 to 100 hours, with randomized biomes ensuring no two worlds are alike. Whether you go solo or co-op with up to 10 players, Valheim keeps delivering fresh adventures. If you've ever wanted to write your own Viking saga, this is it. But now, let's trade long ships for ghost ships. 4. Return of the Obra Dinn. Step aboard the Obra Dinn, a ship of shadows that drifts into port without its crew. Released in 2018, this detective puzzler flips survival tropes on their head. The fun factor lies in pure deduction. Armed with a magical watch, you witness moments of each sailor's death, piecing together a murder mystery tapestry that spans the entire crew. What makes it unique is its presentation. An unforgettable one-bit monochrome art style that feels like stepping into an old sketchbook. The game runs about 8 to 12 hours, but replayability comes from the challenge of correctly identifying every last fate, pushing your logic to the limit. It's short, brilliant, and unlike anything else you've ever played. If you crave mysteries that reward sharp thinking over brute force, set sail here. From icy seas, we move to icy survival. 5. The Long Dark. Where Obra Dinn challenges the mind, The Long Dark challenges the body. Released in 2017, this survival sim strips things back to their harshest reality. You alone in the frozen Canadian wilderness. Its fun factor comes from raw immersion. You're not fighting zombies or monsters, just the brutal cold, hunger, and exhaustion. Its unique edge lies in its art. Hand-painted visuals that make snowy forests feel both serene and deadly, capturing nature's quiet hostility. The story mode lasts about 15 to 25 hours, while sandbox mode offers limitless replayability, creating fresh survival stories every run. Every decision, when to light a fire, what to eat, where to sleep, it all carries weight. If you've ever wondered how long you could last against nature itself, the long dark is your test. But survival gets even more human in the next game. 6. This War of Mine. Unlike the long dark, which pits you against nature, this War of Mine forces you to survive humanity's darkest moments. Released in 2014, it's not about soldiers, it's about civilians caught in a war-torn city. The fun factor, if you can call it that, lies in moral choices. Do you steal food from a family to keep your group alive? Do you risk venturing out at night or stay hidden and starve? The sketch-like, oppressive art style mirrors its bleak atmosphere perfectly. A single campaign runs 10 to 20 hours, but randomized scenarios keep each playthrough fresh and haunting. If you want a survival story that hits you in the heart as much as the gut, this is it. And if you think that's unsettling, wait until survival collides with the supernatural. 7. Dredge. Fishing has never been so eerie. Dredge, released in 2023, hooks players with a mix of cozy mechanics and cosmic horror. Its fun factor lies in the balance. By day, you fish and upgrade your boat, but by night, the seas turn sinister. Shadows move, eyes glow in the dark, and your nerves crackle as the line between reality and nightmare blurs. The uniqueness is in the juxtaposition. Painterly, almost calming visuals masking lurking Lovecraftian dread. The campaign's about 10 to 15 hours, but side quests and hidden discoveries make it worth replaying, each trip uncovering something unsettling in the deep. If you're into games that lull you in before giving you chills, cast your line here. But if fishing horror is too small scale, let's step into something far more oppressive. 8. Inside. If Dredge unsettles you, Inside will haunt you. From Playdead in 2016, this puzzle platformer draws players into a dystopian nightmare with no dialogue, just sharp visuals and eerie soundscapes. The fun factor is in the puzzles, clever, tightly designed, and always escalating. But the real hook is the atmosphere. Its muted colors and fluid animations make the world feel oppressively alive. Every frame a story. What makes it unique is how it communicates everything. Fear, hope, tragedy, without a single spoken word. At just 4 to 6 hours, it's short, but unforgettable, and secrets hidden throughout encourage replayability. If you love cinematic storytelling that lingers long after the credits, Inside is a must. And if dystopia isn't enough, let's step into London's dark alleys, where blood runs deeper than morality. 9. Vampyr. Leaving the silent horrors of Inside, we enter the gothic gloom of Vampyr. Released in 2018, this action RPG blends combat, morality, and narrative in one haunting package. The fun factor? Playing as a doctor turned vampire in 1918's London, torn between saving lives and feeding on them. Its unique hook is its morality system. Every life you take reshapes the city, creating rippling consequences that alter quests, dialogue, and even the ending. Moody, fog-drenched streets enhance the atmosphere, making every choice feel heavy. Though its 70 out of 100 Metacritic score marks it as divisive, it's earned cult status among fans who love flawed but ambitious storytelling. If you want a game that makes you weigh blood against conscience, Vampyr delivers. But for a true descent into surreal, suffocating despair, nothing compares to our final entry. 10. Pathologic 2. We end on one of the most haunting indies ever made, Pathologic 2. Released in 2019, this survival RPG is less about fun in the traditional sense and more about endurance, emotional and mental. You play as a doctor in a plague-ridden town, racing against time as every decision, who to save, who to abandon, carries devastating consequences. The uniqueness lies in its surreal, painterly storytelling. NPCs whisper riddles, the world shifts under your feet, and the narrative feels like a fever dream. Its campaign lasts 20 to 30 hours, but it's brutally challenging, almost punishing, designed to test your resolve as much as your skills. It's a niche but unforgettable experience, often described as the most stressful game you'll ever love. If you crave a game that drags you into despair, yet keeps you coming back, Pathologic 2 is your endgame. And with that, our Indie Odyssey comes full circle. And that's a wrap on the 10 best indie games you must play. From Outer Wilds' cosmic loops to Pathologic 2's grim survival, these indie gems deliver unforgettable fun. What's your favorite? Got a hidden indie to share? Drop it in the comments. Before you go, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more gaming goodness. See you next time.